Good morning, listeners, and welcome to the Trade Talk podcast. Today, we have to start with again global cues, where we are seeing mixed sort of activity. US stock futures are recovering from lower levels, and because of that, we are seeing some recovery for Singapore Nifty. It was down when the market opened in the morning at 6:30, almost 100 points, but now it is trading nearly at an unchanged levels. Again, if we go through with Asian markets, then there also we saw some recovery from lower levels, and most of them now started trading into positive territory. US markets were on the higher side when they opened in yesterday's trading session, but closed at the lowest point of the day, except Nasdaq. From the key factors, if we pick any one, then crude, which was around 106, 107, is now trading at 103, and during the day it was around 101, 102 levels. So one thing is very clear, that crude is facing some resistance at higher levels. 10-year bond yield is trading below the mark of 3, and even the dollar index is also trading below the mark of 104 since last few days. Now if we go through with our markets, then our markets are facing terrible resistance around 16,400. Yesterday also the market managed to cross the levels of 16,400, but towards the end we saw sell-off and market closed at the lowest point of the day. Since last 2 days, 16,140, 16,200 is acting as major support, and 16,400 is acting as major barrier for the market. So for the day, the strategy should be to look for adding some long position if we see the market is holding well above the mark of 16,200. In case if we see the market is breaking the levels of 16,140, then the chances of hitting 16,000 or 16,020 would turn bright. The ideal strategy to look for adding some contra bets or initiating long positions between 16,020 and 15,970 levels, with a stop loss at 15,900. On the higher side, if we see the market starts sustaining above the mark of 16,300, then we can expect 16,400 or 450 during the day. Bank Nifty was also down from the highs, but number of large cap banks closed at the above their immediate important resistance levels, which is positive. We are expecting furthermore activity in large cap banks if we see the market starts trading above the mark of 16,300 levels. Technology stocks are holding well above their important support areas, which is positive, and again there also we are expecting furthermore activity if market starts stabilizing. In brief, for the day, we need to be a contra buyer if there is any sudden sell-off close to 16,000 levels, and on the higher side 16,400 would act as major resistance. That's all from my side for the day. With this I am ending today's morning podcast. Thank you and have a great day to all of you.